as normal.
Yeah.
You shop online as normal.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole power comes from.
Right.
That we do not ask you to change anything.
Yeah, but you're putting some
Well,
ads.
the view bar technology
Yeah.
is downloaded at the time. It's not quite ready yet, but when it's on out and available, the user will download it as a part of their process of joining the Agloco community, install it, and it will integrate into the browser in a small, relatively unobtrusive way,
Right.
and ride along like many of the toolbars that people are using today, many of the plugins that people are using today.
Now I have to sign up. If I'm getting revenue, I have to sign up somewhere, right?
Yes,
So
we have to know where to pay the money.
Do I have to give you my tax ID number so I can get a check? I just signed up with Amazon's affiliate program last night, and I had to give up my social security number. I had to go and put my name and phone number and my email address and tell them how I wanted my checks sent to me and all that fun stuff.
Well, as the chief privacy officer, this is an area that's of concern to me, and we try to minimize the amount of information that we gather from you. There are things that we must know in order to contact you, and at a certain amount of money, things like a tax ID number may be necessary, and we sort of cross those informational bridges when we come to it.
Right.
And also the fact is you've got to realize it's a global company. Anyone in the world can sign up.
Yeah.
And so it will be regionally different as to what information we need. Of course, to pay you, we will need certain information so we can send you a check or through PayPal or through any other means. And when we reach that point, we'll ask you for it.
All right, so I signed up, and I have to download something, this bar, right?
The view bar.
Now, do I have an option of downloading it?
Right now, you don't have the option of downloading it.
Okay. Because
a network effects business,
Yeah.
is has to be started somewhere,
Yeah.
and it's a chicken and egg situation. And so what we say is we have a system where you sign up, and where do you get your value? We have a referral system.
Yeah.
Where you sign up your friends, and they lose nothing, but for every time they use the system, you will gain, and that's where you gain the most value.
Okay.
And so the personal amount is limited. Your referral amount is not.
Got it.
And that is where right now is the best time to start, because it's a new company. We're only 3 weeks old.
Okay.
We're having thousands of users sign up every day.
Yeah.
But the internet's extremely large.
So if I put a link to you on my blog, I become a referral.
Absolutely.
Okay.
People would
so
sign up under you.
It's almost like a multi-level marketing plan. It seems like.
It's multi-level in the way the referral program works.
Okay.
So you refer a friend, they sign up under you, and you get credit for them. You also get credit for the people that they sign up.
How about down level?
And down several levels. We go down to 5 levels total.
Okay.
And we, when we design the system, there's a sort of thinking that yes, there's some negative connotations to this system, but if you look at it deeply, it rewards the right users. Right? You market this. If you're an early user of a service and you invite all your friends, you market it to them and say, hey, please use the service. It's great. I like it. And so the fact that you market it means that you should really gain more value.
Right.
And a lot of companies use a referral system, although they give one-off payments. eBay, Amazon, Google, all these guys give one-off payments. And what we're saying is, well, you should get the value over time.
Right. So, okay, so I sign up myself and like 15 friends. Now, what do we see as we surf around with the bar? I go to Google.com. What do I see? Does it change? Do I get a new set of ads every time I refresh the browser? What do I see?
Well, that's where the value of the system comes in the sense that, one, you don't see anything different on the browser itself. What you do see are the text ads that we have in the view bar.
Right, but those are part of the browser.
In the browser, in the framework of the browser.
Well, actually, there'll be 2 different systems, and we'll start off with one that lies underneath the browser or above it. So it's on the desktop.
So the toolbar style.
It
takes some pixels away from my browser.
It takes a few pixels away, and
but we're paying you for that real estate.
Yeah. But that's
and you got to realize that is really valuable real estate.
Yeah.
Right. And right now you're getting nothing for it, even though you own it.
Yeah.
And when we send you these ads based on contextual search and targeting means.
Okay.
And these can be changed.
So if you go to a camcorder website, you'll probably see ads for camcorders.
Sure, but
or other
at the same
related.
time, if you're looking for something at one particular instance in time, then and you browse off somewhere else, we can show you an ad for what you were searching for before.
Okay. Are you intercepting everything I send to, let's say, Google? So I go to Google and type camcorder, Nikon camcorders. Do you know that I'm searching for Nikon camcorders, or are you looking at the result pages, the text that gets sent to them?
Ray can talk about that.
Yeah, the view bar is actually still in development right now. We hope to have it out in a couple of weeks. But it will be looking at various things like URLs. We hope at some point it will also be looking at the content of the pages. It will be doing some sorts of aggregation of the data so that it minimizes the amount of interaction that it has to have with our database and our targeting system.
Okay.
And we certainly don't want to slow anybody's experience in any way. So
right.
we're trying to optimize some of those things, and some of that the technical guys are still working out some of those details. But the idea is that it will give a targeted experience based upon as many parameters as we can,
okay.
And all of that data will be kept private.
And it sounds scary, but that's what's already being done on the internet. If you use Gmail, they have targeted ads based on
right.
your
But it's with Gmail. It's not a central. And Gmail doesn't follow me when I go to live.com or Yahoo, right?
Well, it depends on the cookie system they use and what
No, they
cookies you go to.
they don't. Google doesn't follow me.
If you're going to one of their competitors and there isn't an interoperable,
I don't use toolbars for that reason. See,
Okay.
So
And
when I
one
do,
thing
I
to-
say no. You're not allowed to track me. As I go around.
And one thing to emphasize is it's you can switch this off in one click.
Okay.
So you minimize it, we stop everything.
Okay. Okay, so I know how advertising works. You go to Coca-Cola and say, I have 1,000 users, and would you like to advertise to them? And that'll be $30, please, or $15, or $10. Of that, let's say it's $10, because that's a decent CPM for blogs and stuff like that. Of that $10, how much do I get? And obviously that's 1,000. So I'm already being part of $10 is being split into 1,000 parts, right? So you're charging them for 1,000 page views or 1,000 views or 1,000 viewers, right?
Absolutely.
Whatever
So
you're going to do.
if you were to take and sort of an aggregate look at the company,
Yeah.
the members own the company,
Yeah.
and we'll say let's remove all our costs, and we say about 30% costs. The rest goes to the users.
Okay. So 30% goes there, but
So it will depend. Your cut of that will depend upon how big the community is, how many people you have referred. Those who help build the community will get a bigger piece of that. But yeah, it's difficult to say, oh well, this ad cost the advertiser X amount, and your piece is 3 millionth of minus the
well, a good way to
overhead,
look at
et
it
cetera.
is CPM. If I went to 1,000 web pages, I generate $10 in total value, right? If it's $10 per CPM. Right, and that's not that great. I'm getting more CPMs from Seagate. Thank you very much, Seagate. And we'll talk about that later. But because we're a sponsorship model, it's a different model, not
Right.
on a per click or a CPM, a per visit basis.
So but when you aggregate, everything you do on the internet, and it's just not only looking at ads. You do
Right.
online shopping, you click here, you
Yeah.
do things, and this is all the other sources of revenue that we can collect on your behalf.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
as
so
a
that's interesting
huge-
because, like on my blog today, I've linked over to Lifehacker's book, and I used an affiliate link. So if somebody comes in and clicks on my link and goes to Amazon and buys that book, I get $1.50 back from Amazon, right, or $1, whatever it is, $1, $2.
Right.
If they buy the book just because they saw me talking about it and they went some other way to buy the book, I don't.